So if you're unsure of what to sell on Etsy, or the products you're currently selling just aren't making the sales that you'd hope for, then in this video, I'm gonna show you a product slash niche category that is pretty much guaranteed to sell on Etsy more than any other product. And I'm gonna talk through all of the stats to back this point up. And I'm also gonna show you exactly how to make these products to fit straight into your Etsy store, no matter what products you currently sell or what store you currently have. So if you're new to this channel, my name's Alfie, and I became a multi-six-figure Etsy seller in just 2 years, and I've also had some pretty good success running my other e-commerce brands. So look, what is this product that is so magical and is almost always guaranteed to sell on Etsy? Well, it's personalized variations of products. And so this is really interesting because it's something that I've actually been A/B testing on my own personal mug store. So I'm gonna bring up 2 designs here, which I made, which are pretty much, as you can see, the exact same. However, the only difference is that one was personalized and one wasn't, okay? And now this store's only actually been open for 30 days. So in a recent video, I actually showcased this store. But you can see in this time already how much more popular the personalized variant of the product has become compared to just the standard item. And so this trend runs very true for the rest of products on Etsy as well. I can guarantee you that. And so you can see here as well, if I head over to my product and SEO research app Everbee and just type in any product like such as mugs, for example, that can be made with print on demand, this is going to show me all the products in the category that are making the most money in sales. And as you can see here, as I go through them, a huge percentage of the top items making the most money per month, they're all personalized or custom, okay? And I mean, some of them are even making upwards of 50K a month, which is just mad for one product. And again, the same applies if I type in like any physical items such as jewelry, okay? So you can see most of the best-selling items are always gonna be personalized or custom. And I'll just quickly, all of these stats that I've shown you here, they're from Everbee, which, as you know, is like by far and away my favorite Etsy product and SEO research app out there. So if you don't know what to sell on Etsy to make amazing money, or you don't know where to start with SEO and keywords, then this app will honestly just make your life so much easier, okay? So Everbee have kindly sponsored today's video, and I'm very happy to show them to you guys because it's a program which I genuinely recommend and I genuinely use every day. So if you want to check them out, then feel free to just check out the link in the description. But nevertheless, look, from using Everbee, we can see how popular these personalized items are. And if you can fit them into your Etsy store, then you have a massive chance of getting a bestseller listing and just improving your sales. But of course, I know you're probably asking the question now, if you've got a current store, or even if you don't have a store even made yet, how do we make these products that are personalized? And more importantly, how do we integrate them into our Etsy shop? So you're in luck because I'm gonna run through exactly how to do this now, okay? And the first place we need to start is, of course, with the product. And now, if you have a print on demand store, this is gonna be very easy for you to do, okay? And I'm just gonna walk you through how to do it with a mug, literally the exact same way that I do it on my own personal store. So I like to make my mug designs in Canva, and I always like to start with a 3000 by 3000 pixel document, okay? Then something just super simple we can do is to try and choose like a popular animal that, you know, people really love, or just something that's like really popular that is gonna like really resonate with people, you know? So it's very simple, just drag and drop that into the design and then just add some text that is basically the text that you're gonna personalize every time, okay? Always recommend, easiest place to start is either just a name or initials. So then I just like to choose a font that kind of like matches with the vibe of the design I'm going for. So yeah, if you're going for like a cartoony sort of design, use like a cartoony sort of font. If you're going with like a more posh and polished sort of design, use a more like minimalist and luxurious font, okay? But anyway, once you're happy with the design, you just want to save it. And remember to hit download using a transparent background, okay? Because this is the design that we're going to put straight onto our print on demand product. Then you just want to head over to your print on demand supplier. So the one that I like to use has always been Printify. And basically just want to look through the catalog and select the print on demand product that you're selling. So of course, I'm going to choose mug here. Select the mug that you actually want to sell, and importantly, make sure that it's one from a good supplier. So a little bonus tip here for you guys. Always recommend when choosing a supplier on Printify, go for one that's a minimum of 8.5 stars and above, okay? It just makes your life so much easier. And then this is where Printify really shines, okay? It's so easy. You can literally just pull up that mug template that's in the design, start designing, and all you have to do is just literally drag and drop the design design you just made on Canva straight onto the mug, okay? Resize it to how you like it, and then basically just copy that and paste it onto the other side of the mug. So then obviously, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you can both see the design on both sides. And then just another little bonus tip for you guys as well. I always like to open the 3D preview at the bottom here and just spin the mug around a little bit, check it out, make sure it looks good, make sure it's a mug that you'd actually want to drink out of. And then I normally just go and hit preview so I can kind of see some of the basic mock-ups and I can see how the design is really starting to take shape. So you just want to make sure that you're super happy before you actually publish it directly to your Etsy store, okay? And just as you can see here, guys, this is where the publish button would be, but of course this is just an example account, so it's not here for now. But nevertheless, once it's published directly to your Etsy shop, you then want to actually go into the listing and edit the listing to include this personalization option, okay? So this is important, right? This is what the customer is going to type in on the listing to actually get their personalization. So just make sure that the text you put in here is clear, it's concise, and it tells the shopper exactly the information that they need to give you. And then once you're happy, literally just save this product as you normally would on Etsy and just publish it directly to your store. And again, yeah, so you can see here, this is exactly what it should look like now on your Etsy shop, and you should have this little personalization option that customers, again, when they purchase the item, they can just fill it in and you should get all the details needed to actually personalize the item. And now that's not it, okay? Because we actually want to make sure now that when an order comes through for this item, everything works smoothly and we can actually personalize the actual physical product properly and it can be sent straight to the customer. Firstly, we want to go back to our Printify account and we want to go to orders, okay? And then order settings. So importantly here, we want to make sure that order approval is set to manual, okay? So basically we need a chance to go into the order to adjust the name on the product before it's sent directly to the customer on its own, okay? And now of course, with the personalization on Etsy, we know as soon as we get an order through, we'll get the name that we want on the mug. So once we have the name, all we need to do is go into that original Canva design, and literally it's not rocket science, guys. We literally just want to swap the name out and save the design again exactly how we did the first time with a transparent background. And then head back over to Printify and you want to go to your product page, and then you just want to make a duplicate of the product that you originally made, okay? So then you literally just want to go in and edit the design of that duplicated product. So this is a new product we're creating, okay, based off the original product. And then you just want to drag and drop, as you would normally, the new design with the new updated name directly over the top of the old one. And, you know, just line them up so that they basically are in the same place, so every mug should still be the same. And then of course, just delete the two old designs. And then once I'm happy with how everything looks, you want to save the product, but don't publish it to your store, save it as a draft product. And now, when the order comes through on Printify, okay, because we've set it to have a manual fulfillment, we can actually go into this order and we can edit the product, okay? So for this, you just want to add the product. So select the new product that we just made, okay, the one with the new personalized name, and then basically you just delete the old product that was on the order. And then boom, you literally just go through and fulfill the order as you normally would, but of course now you're fulfilling the order with the brand new personalized product. And then this is going to be a beautiful mug, which in my opinion looks pretty good anyway, and I might even keep this on my store, and it's going to get sent straight to the customer. They're going to be happy, you're going to get 5-star reviews flying in because it's personalized. Everyone loves personalized items, and you're going to get way more sales. And that method is going to apply to pretty much any print on demand product you want to make or sell. So, you know, t-shirts, hoodies, desk mat, like literally anything, you can just add a level of personalization and just, it's a little bit of manual work, but yeah, just swap the design out every time. It's going to give you so many more sales. And again, it's very similar if you're selling something like digital design products, okay, digital downloads. Again, you literally just want to go into the digital design, swap out the personalized information, and again, just make sure this is done before the customer actually has the item fulfilled. Or if you're doing prints that are then sent to the customer, again, just make sure that this is something that's done. You swap the products out just like we did with print on demand, and then obviously the customer is going to receive the new product that is actually personalized. And now, interesting one, physical items, okay? This is gonna be harder to do, but if you are selling physical items, I would really encourage you to do it, or at least try to do it, okay? So, If you're doing something like jewelry, there's actually plenty of custom print on demand, say jewelry suppliers that can do these personalized products, all right? So I can recommend one called Own Print, because this is actually a supplier that I used to use myself. So yeah, a little story. I actually used to own a print on demand jewelry brand. So it was a Shopify website which I created, and I basically sold a lot through like Instagram and micro influencer marketing. And I actually used to use Own Print, and yeah, I can vouch for them. They're really good. It works the exact same as like normal print on demand. Basically, you just upload the name or initials, or whatever customization you want on the physical product, and only then, when the product is purchased, do they then actually make the jewelry for you and send it straight to the customer. So that's really good. I recommend it. Check them out if you want to go down this area. And then of course, if you wanted to get really fancy and you're selling basically any product that's made of a material like say wood or leather, is another really popular one on Etsy. Basically any material that you can alter, I'd really recommend you to try and find a way. So try and be creative and experiment, even if it's like embossing or kind of like wood burning initials into a product, because if you can do it, these products, they sell so much better than normal, non-personalized products. It's actually a joke. Like, honestly, guys, check it out for yourself. You'll see so many of the bestseller products on Etsy are personalized listings, okay? It's massive. And look, I just want to say as well, guys, don't ever feel disheartened if you're struggling to make sales on Etsy, or if you're finding it hard to compete in a saturated niche, because Etsy really is a long-term journey. It takes a lot of work, and just as long as you're willing to keep going and put that work in, I literally promise you, I've seen it too many times to not believe it now. Done it with my own shops. You will get the rewards, and it's very rewarding, okay? And look, if you want to see some realistic results of what a store can make in the first 30 days, starting from scratch, then I've done a whole video on this. I've started a brand new print on demand mug store. Check this video out. It's got all of the in-depth stats from my first 30 days. I think you'd really enjoy it. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.